Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. We've got cracker for you tonight. Potentially. You can never quite tell. But Millwall at home to Plymouth Argyle. Neither of these two teams have had a great start to the season. They both have been expecting better. Millwall just one place above the drop zone. And Argyle just one place above Millwall. 1 point separating the two teams. I think Millwall are in 21st and Plymouth are in 20th. Plymouth getting battered on the weekend by Cardiff will not have filled them full of confidence. So Wayne Rooney is going to have to work his magic as a manager and see if he can instill some confidence in his team. Because they don't want to lose touch with the teams above them, that's for sure. Coming up to, soon as going to be a Christmas period, that will be on us in the blink of an eye as we're coming towards the end of October now. So we're going to have a live watch along with commentary for Millwall playing Plymouth. We've also got Football Focused, so we've got all tonight's goals from around Europe and the UK as they go in. Who needs Jeff Stelling? We miss him, don't we? There's going to be Plymouth Argyle to kick off. They're kicking from left to right. We'll go through the teams in a second. They're playing in their mustard yellow, I would call it. And we'll go through the, like I said, we'll go through the team lineups in 1 second. Plymouth are in down the left-hand side here. Early chance there for Bundu. He just got stuck under his feet there. Now he's gone down. The referee's given a penalty. There's a penalty in the first minute to Plymouth Argyle. Not a good start at all by Millwall. So this could be a dream start for Wayne Rooney and Plymouth from the kickoff. So they went straight back to the keeper. Grimshaw. He launched it long. Hardy managed to get hold of it just outside Millwall's penalty area. Played a little ball down there to right. He pulled it across to Bundu. Bundu couldn't get the shot off. And then as Bundu went back to get the ball just outside the 6-yard area, I don't think the Millwall defender knew he was there. And as he swung his leg, he caught Bundu, who went down. The referee gave a penalty. And now, no, he hasn't given a penalty. I apologise. He's done Bundu now for going down, and well, he's changed his mind. All I can say is the referee has changed his mind. He pointed to the spot. Whether he had some help from the assistant. The assistant was on the far side, though, so he didn't have a fantastic view. He definitely pointed to the penalty spot, I'm sure. We're just going to have another look at it now. So it came into Bundu. The ball got under his feet, so he couldn't get the shot off cleanly. Then, either way, it's not a penalty, and I'm pretty sure the referee pointed to the penalty spot, and then he's changed his mind and done him for simulation. So, as we expected, what a start to this game. Go through the teams quickly. Millwall have got Jensen in goal, Brian, Cooper, Tangananga and Leonard. Saville, unfortunate. Dinore. Then they've got SA on the left. Honeyman playing in just behind Ivanovic. And Aziz on the right-hand side. Plymouth are going with Grimshaw in goal. Edwards, Sucks, Gibson and Mumba. Giabe and Randall, holding midfielders they've got them down as. We'll see. Whittaker on the right. Wright on the left. Sure you can work that out. And Bundu playing just in behind Ryan Hardy. And yeah, Plymouth kicking from left to right. Which means, believe it or not, Millwall are kicking from right to left. They've got the dark blue, they almost look black, the tops, but they're not, they're dark blue. We're just having a look at this again. What did the referee do? Did he point to the penalty spot? Oh, the referee was just going to make his arm movement, and I'm sure the TV have clicked off it deliberately. I'm sure he pointed to the penalty spot, unless it was an optical illusion. Then he changed his mind and did... Bundu for simulation. Plymouth are in down the right-hand side here now with Hardy. He does well to keep hold of the ball, and now he's going towards a penalty... towards a penalty spot. Now he changed his mind again. He's come left, back to Bundu. Plymouth are... they're struggling to keep hold of it at the minute, let alone make something happen. And down that right-hand side, Giabi was trying to get Whittaker away, but his attempted pass got deflected. He's gone out for a throw-in to Plymouth Argyle. Midway inside Millwall's half, down this right-hand side, Edwards looking for somebody to throw it to. Come on, get it thrown in. He goes down the line there. Millwall come across though and clear it up to the halfway line. Appeal by Plymouth there for handball, not given by the referee. They're having a go at the referee, they're having a go at the assistant referee. He's not going to change his mind, that's for sure. There's a final two final scores from early kickoffs in the Champions League. We'll have all the goals, like I said, as they go in tonight. Champions League games kick off at 8 o'clock, apart from these two that kicked off at tea time and are full times now. Atalanta 0, Celtic 0, and Brest 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1. Good result there for Brest. So, yeah. Quick shout out. We've got a stream supporter for tonight. JalexPetProducts.co.uk. Link in the description. Use the promo code Jimmy James and you get a 5% discount off all online orders. Have a look around the website. Really good stuff that they do. It's all quality. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. If you ping that notifications bell, you don't need to miss anything we've got coming up. And if you can give us a thumbs up, that'll be fantastic. Also, any of our Polish supporters watching, Dzień dobry. Dobry wieczór. Nie mówię po polski, angielski, dziękuję bardzo. Angielski tak? Do widzenia. So, yeah, we've got... just having a look in the Championship there. The National League as well. No goals at all. Europa League phase. Oh, they must have been earlier kick-offs. Braga 1, Bordeaux 2. That's going to be a booking there for a Millwall player. I think they had a free kick or it might have been a corner down that left-hand side. Plymouth were looking to break. And it was number 39. Honeyman. Not so sweet. He's just been yellow carded by the referee. He pulled Mumba back there as he was trying to get Hardy away. Plymouth trying to break. Good foul to take really for Millwall, because they would have been under a little bit of pressure. Once again, it's Plymouth Argyle though. Edge of the penalty area down the left-hand side. Cross comes in looking for Whittaker. It's cut out and headed clear, but Plymouth pick up that second ball and they're trying to keep the pressure on Millwall. Bundu there, doing well for Plymouth. The ball was fizzed into him. He managed to control it and fend off the pressure coming from a Millwall player. But Plymouth have had to go back into their own half there. They kept possession though. Edwards with a long ball there, looking for Mumbroo gone forward. Can't keep hold of the ball though. And Millwall are in possession, just calming things down. I've had a hell of a day today, so I thought I'd treat myself to, seeing as it's Champions League night, a pint of Amstel. Always reminds me of the airport when you have a pint of Amstel. Doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, get to the airport, you've got to have a pint of Amstel. That's when your holiday starts. You've normally gone through several customs checks, you've been strip searched, and then you can relax the old sphincter and sit down and get a pint. I do anyway. No, Frankie James does as well. There's a free kick to Millwall on the halfway line. Now, Plymouth tried being a little bit smart though. Shot comes in from Millwall, well, wide though. There was a free kick to Millwall on the halfway line, and Plymouth, normally you would hold your line on the 18-yard line. They're literally about 30 yards out holding that high line, and Millwall saw what they were doing and tried getting in behind them. Beat the offside trap, and a shot came in from the edge of the area. Poor shot though, under a little bit of pressure in fairness. Didn't trouble the keeper. We've had a couple of goals going already. Altrincham 0, Hartlepool 1. Nathan Sherrin on 5 minutes, giving Hartlepool the lead. And Solihull Moors 0, Woking 1. Harry Beautyman on 8 minutes, giving Woking a 1-0 lead there. They'll have to be careful though, because Solihull Moors are the king of the comebacks, aren't they? That's going to be another free kick to Millwall, midway inside Plymouth's half. They've taken it quickly down this left-hand side into the penalty area. It's pulled back to the 6-yard box, cleared by Plymouth. It's Millwall still in possession though now, with Giabi. Plays a nice ball out to the right-hand side there to Leonard, I think it is. Back inside to Tanganyika. And Millwall just playing it about at the back now. All very nice, but not threatening Plymouth at all. The referee's going to have his hands full tonight. You can just feel it. You can feel the tension around the ground already since that first minute when I'm sure he awarded a penalty and then changed his mind. And now the no quarter asked, and I can assure you none's being given either. Some full-blooded challenges going in already. All fair. But as players start getting a little bit tired, I think the referee's aware of it of that as well now, because there's a little Leonard again. He just kind of he didn't really touch Bundu, but he's blown his whistle. I think he's just trying to slow the game down, the referee. Let everybody have 5 minutes. It's not going to happen though. Millwall dispossessed Plymouth there. They're breaking now. They've got a 5-on-3. Shot's going to come in now. It's pulled back. That's the opening goal for Millwall. Number 25. SA. Dispossessed Plymouth near the halfway line. Broke down the right-hand side. Got to the byline. Pulled it back to set towards the penalty spot. And SA just slotted it past Grimshaw in Plymouth Argyle's goal. Put it to his right-hand side. Make that 1-0. Make that 1-0 to Millwall. It was Mumbroo who got dispossessed. He's supposed to be playing left back. He's in front of the left midfielder, Randall, and got dispossessed. Randall didn't give him much cover there, actually. Not Randall's fault, it's Mumbra's, you know, if you need to, give the foul. He didn't. And it was Nice goal by Millwall, I've got to say. Who's number... I'm not sure who it was who pulled the ball back and made the run, but he laid it on a plate there for Eze. Or Eze, I should say. Don't confuse him with Eze. I bet Millwall wish they did have Eze, that's for sure. Wealdstone United 1, Braintree 0. Sam Ashford on 10 minutes. And just confirmation there. Millwall 1, Plymouth 0. Romain Eze, 13 minutes. So this would literally, if it stayed like this, it would put Millwall above Plymouth Argyle. And Argyle will be the next for the chop into the drop zone if they don't book their ideas up. It doesn't seem 2 minutes since the league started. We're almost, I think we're a quarter of the way through it, something like that. Goes so quickly. Plymouth dispossessed Millwall there though. Edge of the penalty area, Millwall recover well. And it's back with the keeper, Jansen. He doesn't mess about playing it around at the back, he launches it long. Plymouth clear it up. And Edwards, fortuitously, gets a throw in there for Plymouth. Wayne Rooney's going to have to work his magic, I think. Just to say as well, don't forget to come and say hello in the chat. We try and read as many of the messages out from live chat, actually. It never gets that busy where we can't do it. If you've had a cheeky little bet, let us know what it is. We normally have Renks from Belgium. He likes to have a little flutter. I had a little flutter myself. I did my Super 6. Can't remember what I did though. And I put a cheeky little accumulator on again. Just for a quid. Try and win a few £1,000. I'm always surprised when it doesn't come off. Do like a 17 game accumulator. Always have so much hope when you put it on. Normally goes pear-shaped within about 10 minutes, but there you go. If you looks in, you looks in. Plymouth are coming in down the right-hand side here now. Edwards with a lovely cross there, met by Hardy, 6 yards out. He puts it straight at the keeper, Jensen. Good chance there for Argyle. Lovely ball in from Edwards. And he would have hoped to have done a little bit better looking at that, actually. He got a good connection. A good connection, Hardy, there, but too close to the keeper. That'll be encouraging there for... I thought that was on ball. The referee's not giving it all the assistant. For I thought Plymouth handballed it. So both teams are they're not sitting back. I thought it might be a tight tense affair with even so early in the season so much riding on a game like this. But Hardy and Whittaker there driving into the penalty area down the right hand side, dispossessed though by Millwall, and they'll bring it away. There's plenty of room available on this pitch as well. It's not one of them tight affairs. And like I said, considering what's at stake for both teams, it's quite an open game, which is good to see. It's Wealdstone 1, Braintree 1. They've just equalised Braintree. Louis Annesley on 13 minutes. Over here, we've got a couple of goals that have just gone in. If you want to see what these are, by the way, you can zoom in if your team's one of them matches. I know it's still Liverpool are still drawing 0-0. It looks like can't see that without my glasses on. Apologies for that, catching me mic. Let's have a look that I can see because it's not come up. Manchester City are winning 1-0. Barcelona are winning 1-0. It's always worrying though when you, well, or it gives you hope. When you see over here, AIScore.com kindly give us permission to use their animations. So these are pretty rapid because it's what they use for the betting site. The problem is if the goal goes in, it shows us a goal going in, but then you've always got Phil Foden, it was, putting Man City in the lead against Sparta Prague. It's now Wheelston 1, Braintree 2. Callum Powell on 16 minutes, giving Braintree the lead after they've just got the equaliser as well. Yeah, VAR suddenly may pop up, so you can't celebrate too soon. Or if it's gone against you, you've always got that little bit of hope that VAR's going to pop up. But not on this occasion. It was Rafinha as well for Barcelona against Bayern Munich in the first minute, and Phil Foden in the third minute. So a couple of early goals there in the Champions League. And up the top, over that side, we've got Liverpool's match against Leipzig. Won't be surprised if that was 0-0. I just have a feeling in the water. I'd be surprised if it's sort of a 1-0er. It's one of them that's going to be either 3-2 to somebody or 0-0. "21 minutes gone. Millwall 1, Plymouth 0. Millwall in down that left-hand side again. Put a cross in from the byline. Cleared by Plymouth, and then Mumbert gets fouled, relieving the pressure on Plymouth. Yeah, like I said, if you've had a bet, feel free to share it. Let us know which match we're waiting on. Plymouth playing it nicely down that left-hand side there. Then that's a poor pass. I think it might have been by right. Just completely underhit it, and it was only like a 6-yard pass, allowing Millwall to get back in. Either way, it's a free kick to Millwall. Jensen in Millwall's goal. He's in no rush to take it. He's not taking it short either. He's launched that one long. Cleared by Plymouth, but Millwall pick up the second ball. Down this left-hand side, they're in the penalty area again. Saville plays it to the left winger, who puts a cross into the back post. It's finally got clear by Mumbert. Wright can't keep hold of it though, and Millwall come again down the right-hand side. Chance to put the cross in. Now they're not putting the cross in. Edge of the area, shot comes in instead of a cross. Awful though. Just, it was SA. Just pulled it and didn't get a good connection. He was under a little bit of pressure, but he would have been open. Not a bad position, that, actually, for a shot. And you could see what he was trying to do, but just didn't get any power behind it. And a simple stop for Grimshaw. He could have thrown his cap on it, as they say. If you're joining us late, Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 2, Rafinha in the first minute, giving Barcelona the lead. Manchester City 1, Sparta Prague 0, Phil Foden, he's slacking. He could only score in the third minute, giving City the lead. .23.5 minutes gone at the Dent. Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Drama in the first minute of this game. I'm pretty sure, and hopefully they'll clarify it at half-time. I might have misseen it, but I'm sure the referee awarded Plymouth a penalty and then changed his mind and did Bundu for simulation. And the only reason I can think he changed his mind is if he got a call from his assistant referee. He didn't have the best of views because he was on the far side of the field. So arguably, the referee was closer and had a better view. Millwall are trying to get in there again down that left-hand channel into the penalty area. Cleared by Plymouth, though. That's a poor pass by Plymouth. It just goes back to Jensen in Millwall's goal. And Tanganyika, he can bring it out for Millwall at their leisure. Plymouth not putting any pressure on at the minute. Millwall trying to get in down that right-hand channel. Trying to get Eze in, but Mumba was up to the task there. Dispossesses him, and it's Plymouth Argyle back in possession. Not going anywhere though. They're on just outside their own penalty area. The defenders are playing it amongst themselves. Sulks, Gibson, Mumba, back to the keeper Grimshaw, who's trying to push him forward a little bit. He's about 10 yards outside of his penalty area. Just walking forward now, trying to draw Millwall on. Millwall aren't having it. And at the bottom, down here, I'm just seeing, it looks like Bayern Munich have equalised against Barcelona. Like I said, don't get too giddy until it's been confirmed, because oftentimes if the flag's gone up or VAR get involved, these can get chalked off. But as things stand, Bayern Munich have equalised against that early goal that Barcelona put in. There has been another Champions League goal though that's confirmed. Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 0. Julian Alvarez on 8 minutes giving Atletico the lead. Oh, offside. See that Bayern Munich goal there? Offside. Does that mean that... See, this is it. This is what I mean. Look at that down there. Yeah, it's been chalked off, you see. So until it's actually confirmed, don't get too giddy or too despondent. So it remains Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 0. Almost 27 minutes gone at the Dent. Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. I say, putting Millwall in the lead. After Plymouth Argyle, Mumba, he was dispossessed in his own half. Millwall steamed forward in numbers, got to the byline, pulled back to the penalty spot-ish, and a lovely finish from SA. Didn't panic, placed it in between the keeper and a couple of defenders who were on the line. That's poor play by Giabi there for Plymouth, giving the ball away. Millwall can't do anything though. They play it into that left-hand channel, and Giabi trying to recover from his error. Does well, just lets that ball go out for a goal kick. And it's Plymouth playing about at the back again. Then this right-hand side with Whittaker. Whittaker was tipped for the Premiership, wasn't he? Was he supposed to be going to Aston Villa or something? But he never ended up going. For whatever reason, whether he's going to go in the January winter, I'm not sure. Yeah, that goal was scored by Harry Kane, and then it was chalked off for offside. So he's not having much luck, Harold Kane. Yeah, Whittaker. I don't know if I don't say he's sulking and what have you, but he's not been fantastic since maybe he wanted to go at the start of the season. Maybe Argyle said, you're not going, or maybe it fell through for whatever reason. I honestly don't know. But he doesn't, I mean, that's typical there. He had to stretch for that ball, stuck his foot out, it rolled a couple of yards away from him. He didn't go to get it back, he just kind of looked. Oh, what a bad pass that was, and Millwall come away with the ball. It looks awful, his attitude. He just doesn't look happy at all. And as good a player he is, if you're not happy, don't quite playing him if he's not going to put the effort in. Champions League goal. Benfica 0, Feyenoord 1. Ayase Ueda on 12 minutes, giving Feyenoord a 1-0 lead. Millwall in possession on that right-hand side. They've got a throw-in right on the halfway line. Bit of head tennis go on, and then Plymouth pick up that second ball. And it's Edwards down the right-hand side. He's got plenty of space, plenty of time. Decides to go back across to Gibson. Across to Mumba. Mumba to Suggs. Not going anywhere at the minute. Just playing it about at the back. Suggs tries a forward ball there to Bundu, but he can't control it. Redeems himself with a tackle, but it's gone out for a throw-in almost on the halfway line there for Millwall. Yeah. Henry James has just come in. Yeah, bad goal for Plymouth to give away. Mumba got dispossessed. Dispossessed in his own half. Millwall flooded forward. Nice finish from SA. But, do you know, in the first minute, Bundu went down in the penalty area, and I'm sure the referee pointed to the penalty spot, then changed his mind and did him for simulation. Yeah. But I might have seen it wrong, because I just glanced up and straight away I said, oh, he's given a penalty. You know, it's like, I think about 45 seconds gone or something like that. But, yeah, it's been a pretty good game. I thought it might be tight, and Millwall have got a free kick on that right-hand side. Plymouth again are holding that high line, well outside of the 18-yard box. And this time it's worked because Millwall have fallen into the trap, and they are offside. I think it was Aziz who'd strayed. Plymouth trying to get Hardy away quickly with a long ball, but can't win it in the air. And Millwall are in possession, although... Blimey. Who's that number? Honeyman. Tried controlling it on his chest, but he just chested it out of play, so it'll be a throw into Plymouth. Mumba goes back to Gibson, across to Suggs. He's under a little bit of pressure. They need to be careful, Plymouth. They're playing it out. And now down the right-hand side, they've got Edwards. He's got room to drive into. He's up to the halfway line. Plays it to Whittaker. Whittaker's driving forward. He's pulled down. He's going to get away with that one. I think the referee thought about maybe giving a free kick with Denori. No, he's got away with that one. So it's going to be a dangerous free kick here for Plymouth. Slightly down that right-hand side, midway inside Millwall's half. 32.5 minutes gone. Millwall not employing Plymouth's tactics. They're just holding the line on the 18-yard box. Altrincham 1, Hartlepool 1. Lewis Banks on 29 minutes, getting Altrincham back on level terms there. It's going to be Suggs who's got his arm up. He's still got his arm up because Sky Sports Plus has paused. So he's going to have no blood in his fingers if this carries on. Yep, he's still got his arm up. It's a good job it's not more of an angle. It'd be, look, someone had screenshot that. It looked like he's giving a salute. Well, what can I say? It looks like there's been another goal as well. It looks like this time Bayern Munich have equalised against Barcelona. Although don't celebrate too soon because we know what happened last time. Harry Kane got caught offside. And at the minute, Sky Sports Plus are having a bit of a nightmare. Because they have literally... They've literally paused. I think what we'll do is... We'll have to reload that. What's going on, Sky? As things stand, it's still showing us that goal. Oh, here we go again. This is what I mean. If you look down here, VAR intervening again. Well, Sky have done the job. They're back on, so I'm assuming nothing came from that free kick because it's still Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. 34 and a half minutes gone. Oh, it has. It looks like it has stood that goal, so there is an equaliser there for Bayern Munich. I wonder if it's Harry Kane again. Might have been lucky on his second attempt. He's not had much luck since he's been to Bayern Munich, so fingers crossed. His luck has changed. It is showing as 1-1. I'll wait until it comes up on... I'll wait until it comes up on Gillette Soccer Special before we confirm it, though. Looks like it might be Harry Kane who scored as well. Come on, here we go. It is Harry Kane on 18 minutes. Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 1. Got some awful defending there by Plymouth. And then some good defending that gets them out of a bit of a hole. Grimshaw there plays a nice ball into midfield. To right. Right up to Whittaker. Nice turn from Whittaker. He gets out muscled there. Now he's going to foul the Millwall player. He'll complain to the referee, even though he had hold of his shirt and his arm. There you go. Free kick. Poor touch as well. Poor play. Although he was having his shirt pulled as much as... He was a little bit unlucky there, actually. But if he hadn't have had the poor touch in the first place, he wouldn't have had the problem. Decent crowd at the Den as well. Not full, but a decent enough atmosphere. Millwall coming down the middle of the field there. Nice little turn by, I think it was Eze. Ball at his left-hand side. Chance to put a cross in. They don't put a cross in. No, it's Eze into the penalty area. He does get a cross in. And it's deflected behind. I don't think they could tell who it came off. So as usual, they give it to the defending team. It's a goal kick to Plymouth Argyle. Pink Lady Perfect. Oi oi Savaloy. Good to have you in the chat, Pink Lady Perfect, or Pip, as it looks like when Frankie James addresses you. She's out tonight. She's gone seeing a medium. So, no doubt she'll have some interesting tale to tell when she comes in. And I've also, put me off until February. because I would have been flying like 6 days later. So rather than do that, I'm going to have it in February now, so I can go in flying comfort without sitting on a donut. Pink Lady Perfect said, nice, that's amazing. What about going seeing the medium or putting me up back till February? Do you know what I've noticed tonight as well? It's peaceful, it's quiet. As you can see, we've got the fire going, got some snow outside. Well done you, that's perfect. Thank you very much, Pink Lady Perfect. What's wrong with you tonight being nice? What have you done? You've done something, haven't you? You're typing guilty. Plymouth in possession there. Got to go back to the keeper, Grimshaw, though. Plays it out to Mumbert. Excuse me. Nice little layoff there to Giabi. Whittaker's in the middle. Wright's there. Tries to put a shot in instead of a cross. Gets blocked. Plymouth still in possession. Edge of the box. Whittaker puts a shot in. Just right at the keeper's post. I think it was deflected, so it's going to be a corner to Plymouth down that left-hand side. PLP says, I have guilty as charged, Governor. I can just tell with the way you're typing. Plymouth take that corner short. Whittaker with the shot, blocked by his own player. And Plymouth were appealing for a handball there. Pretty sure it came off their own player though. Either way, it's back with Grimshaw, midway inside his own half, the Plymouth keeper. And now that game's being played at walking pace. Nearly 41 minutes gone. Feyenoord have just doubled their lead away at Benfica. And it's that man Ueda again on 24 minutes, making it Benfica 0, Feyenoord 2. I still can't get my head around this new Champions League format. I don't understand how you can have it as a league when you don't play a team home and away. It's going to be a bit of a sick note if you get Real Madrid or Barcelona or Bayern Munich and you want to get to play them away and not at home. There again, there's been another goal in that Liverpool game. It's not going to stand. It's not going to stand. Unless this is a different one. But if you look up here, it's showing Liverpool have taken the lead. They haven't. VAR are going to intervene here again. Until it comes up on the official, even then you can't always be sure though. Let's see if this one's going to get ruled out. It's still showing goal. Just wait for VAR to come across the screen. Millwall are in here down the left-hand side, 2-on-2 at the back. Oh, he's put. No, he went for a shot. Should have looked for a teammate there. I think it. Who is it? Number 9. Who is that? It's not number 9. Number 11. Come on, Jimmy, get your specs on. Aziz went for glory there when he had two teammates who... Oh, Plymouth had given the ball away at the back there, and luckily Sucks comes across and just lumps it clear. Not doing themselves any favours, Plymouth Argyle at the back at the minute. That goal, it looks like it has stood for Liverpool. Vince Pipe will be happy with that one. Wiley Louise, his old man, Liverpool supporter. As is my son-in-law. And now my grandkids are going to be brought up supporting Liverpool. Can't believe it. Shocker, innit? It was Darwin Núñez, 27 minutes, as RB Leipzig 0, Liverpool 1. Just 60 seconds to go down at the Den. Might be just a little bit of stoppage time, but not much. I'll say I'll go with a minimum of a minute. Wouldn't surprise me if he blows bang on 45 minutes though, because I can't think the trainer's not been on. There's been no stoppages for any other reason than... Oh, I can't think of a stoppage. I bet he'll blow dead on 45. SA down that right hand side. Goes nowhere though. Good tackle there by Plymouth, and they're in possession on the halfway line. Bundu plays it to Whittaker. Whittaker inside to Edwards. Whittaker's got a bit of room now to drive forwards. Plays it through to... Oh, plays it through to right, but not enough on the pass. And that means Millwall in possession. Then Whittaker comes across and he's having a little nibble at the Millwall player, who eventually falls to the ground. And he was almost determined there to give a free kick away, Whittaker. 1 minute the referee has added on. Solihullmo's 1, Woking 1, Jack Stevens with a 43-minute penalty, and the comeback king, Solihullmo's. Told you earlier, Woking were going to have to be on the guard against Solihullmo's. They are level now. Championship, Middlesbrough 0, Sheffield United 0, that's the latest. Hull 1, Burnley 0. Javier Simons on 45 minutes, putting Hull in the lead there. Referee's going to book Millwall player there, number 11, Aziz, for delaying the restart of the match for a throw-in when we're already into added on time. No point in doing that. I don't know why he did it. Referee's going to blow his whistle now. There we go. That's half time. So why it is half time, I'm going to go over to... Let's go and... Which game shall we go and watch? We can go and watch... We can go and watch some Champions League. Who shall we watch? Let's have a look and see how Harry Kane's getting on. "31 minutes gone." Yeah, it's still Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 1. It actually sounds like there is a better atmosphere at the Den than in this game. Barcelona trying to come in there. Oh, just can't take the pass. And it's back with Bayern's keeper. What an awful atmosphere. Plenty of cricket coming up as well, 31st of October. West Indies and England, 3 one-day internationals and T20s. Ooh. I think that's somebody gone down there for Lewandowski. Ooh, right into Kane's chest. So why he's down on the floor, rolling around. There's rugby league as well, rugby union coming up. England and New Zealand, 2nd of November. Can't do that one. I'm on a training course. On a Saturday as well. Schoolboy error there, but I can't get out of it. Gonna have to do it. Right, I can't be watching this match, Bayern and... can't be watching that. I'm gonna have to get something with a bit more atmosphere happening. So let's have a look for... Let's have a look at... Man City and Sparta Prague, is it? There's been a goal. Boston United 1, AFC Fylde 0. Oh my word. Talk about names. Here we go. I'm going to give it a go, right? Aluwalu Pemiwa. Aluwalu Pemiwa. Aderoju. 45 minutes plus 2 minutes into added on time. He's made it 1-0 to Boston United. What happened to Davy Smith or something like that? Benfica 0, Feyenoord 2 now. Anthony Milambo on 33 minutes, doubling Feyenoord's lead. Man City coming down this right-hand side there. Foden, edge of the penalty area. Shot comes into the keeper's right. It was a good save. You'd expect the keeper to make it, but he certainly got hold of that one, Phil Foden. Or Phil Foden, however you want to call him. Lewis, out on this right-hand side. That's going to be handball, though. Goes against City. Empire Maker says, hi Jimmy. Hi Empire Maker. I hope you're well, mate. Half time, Altrincham 1, Hartlepool 1. That, mate, I don't know what happened with that result last night, Tranmere. Blimey. Did a live watch along as well as Football Focused, and they were losing their head at the end, Tranmere, for about the last 15 minutes. I thought they were going to lamp the referee at one point. The referee didn't... Well, the fans didn't endear themselves to the referees, and the players didn't either. He kept going behind... He kept going behind the Grimsby goal, where the Tranmere fans had gathered. And he was picking up bottles, light as it looked like, and all sorts. Twice he went over to the fourth official. Then he booked Nigel Adkins, and then he was saying to the security over there, I think if anything else comes on, I'm going to call the game. It was all going off. How is Haaland doing? I don't know, mate. I've only just switched it over because I'm doing Millwall and Plymouth Argyle watch along. So I've just switched over now while it's half time. I've not seen Haaland touch the ball yet. I've just seen Foden have an attempt on goal, which the keeper made a good save, but one you'd expect him to. Sunderland, I think they're top of the league, aren't they, at the minute in the Championship? Half time, Luton 0, Sunderland 0. We've got that one down here as well, right at the bottom. How's your day been anyway, mate? I hope it's been a good one. I thought, seeing as it was Champions League night, and Frankie James has gone out with her mate, she's gone seeing a medium, so I thought I'd treat myself to a pint of Amstel. Internet's been a bit cack as well again today. Chelsea. Chelsea. Honestly, I've only had half a pint. I don't know where Chelsea come from. City. Coming down that right-hand side, but they're doing what they do, slow it down, and then they just play it about and pass you to death. Gundogan couldn't direct his header. You can only direct it upwards. Haaland didn't even bother going challenging the keeper for that one. He just let him catch it. Well, Bayern Munich drawing level with Barcelona didn't last too long. It's now Barcelona 2, Bayern Munich 1. Robert Lewandowski on 36 minutes, putting Barcelona back in the lead. I started watching that and I turned it off after about 2 minutes. The atmosphere was rubbish. There was nothing really happening. Harry Kane took one to the spuds, I think, so he was laid down on the floor. Yeah, I thought I'd come and watch Man City for a bit while it's half time. Empire Maker says, I think the Tranmere fans got very angry yesterday. Mate, they were livid. Absolutely livid. As were the Tranmere players as well. And I forgot what he's called. One of your defenders, he's got a beard. He was literally frothing at the mouth at the referee. Possible penalty for Liverpool, but it's not been... it was checked by VAR and not given. Made a schoolboy error today as well, Empire Maker. On the 2nd of November, I've got to go... I've got a training course. 8:30 till 5:15. I've got to do it as well. So I'm hoping there's no Vispa games on. But we're going to miss an afternoon of sport. Was the referee not that good? If you supported Grimsby, you'd have said he was one of the best you've ever seen. If you supported Tranmere, you would have said he needs to go back to referee school. Personally, I thought he did all right. It was only the last probably 15-20 minutes it got really touchy. Tranmere were getting frustrated. And then it wasn't so much the players having goes at each other. It was mainly having a go at the referee, if that makes sense. It's not like there was a load of fouls and hefty tackles going in. There was a couple of moments, but you expect that in any game. But I think it was with some of the decisions, like maybe a handball, and you know, even if it was like if Tranmere thought they should have had a throw in and it went against them, they were literally frothing at that mouth. Empire Maker, I can't wait for the T4 display at Borussia Dortmund and RB Leipzig. Yeah, you were saying about that. Did you say that was something to do with, was it Red Bull and Klopp? Because I've not heard anything about it, but only what you've told me. So Foden's just put done what Phil Foden does, edge of the box, just to the keeper's right hand post, and just to the wrong side of it for him as well. The keeper was beat, really. Yeah, he didn't even move the keeper, and it's literally a foot wide. And then Foden pulls that face like, what did they say, like when you were a kid and your mum wouldn't let you out. Prime Egg says Jurgen Klopp joining the RB Football Association. What's it all about, this Red Bull Football Association thing? City are trying to get in down the right hand side here, cut out though. That's another chance here now though for City to break. Get a chance to break there, and then they just stop it and go back to Nathan Ake and start again. It's going to be a free kick, possibly a booking as well, for City committing the foul. What's the referee going to do? Nothing, just a foul. I think we'll go back to... we'll just watch this free kick. Sparta Prague, they're trying to hold as high a line as they can, but this free kick's from the right-hand side. It's about 25 yards out. Pep Guardiola doesn't look impressed with something. Oh, we've still not took this free kick yet. Empire Maker says, Jurgen Klopp said in 2017 that he prefers classic football clubs like Liverpool and Dortmund. City take it short. Cross comes in. Thumbs to nothing, it's cleared. He prefers classic clubs like Liverpool and Dortmund and hates co-owned football teams like RB Leipzig. Well, he's entitled to his opinion, mate, but it's a bit of a... I don't know why you would say that, because without the likes of RB Leipzig, there wouldn't be a need for Liverpool, Dortmund. You know, not everybody has got an unlimited amount of cash, shall we say. And I suppose that's why this, in theory, that's why all this fair play was brought in, wasn't it? You know, to stop people just buying success. But when you think about it, Empire Maker, if you... It's a very apt name for this conversation, Empire Maker, isn't it? When you think about it, if you had... years ago, it used to be if you were a millionaire, we're just showing another goal at the bottom here. We're just showing another goal. We'll see if it stands. Half-time Champions League, Salzburg 0, Dinamo Zagreb 0. Yeah, years ago, if you were a millionaire, you could own a football club. No, you can't. You've got to be a billionaire. And pretty soon, if it carries on, you're going to have to be a trillionaire. But not all these clubs have mega wealthy owners. And without the people who aren't mega billionaires, you don't have a competition, do you? You just have the same few teams playing each other, and eventually that gets stale. But if you were take the Premier League, so if you get Liverpool, if they got some mega billionaire who could buy anyone they wanted, money's no object. But then you get Chelsea, mega billionaire, you get Manchester United, you get Liverpool, you get Arsenal, you get Tottenham, you get Newcastle. So even if Man City, even if you have these billionaire owners where money is no issue whatsoever, it still doesn't guarantee your success, does it? And eventually, these billionaire owners will need to become trillionaire owners. But like you said, you could own a club like Yeovil Town, but how far are you going to go? You're always going to be capped at, unless you do something ridiculous like Wimbledon have done in the past, or let's say Leicester. When Leicester won the league, it was out of the blue, wasn't it? And that wasn't all down to money. That was just down to that freak of getting a group of players together that for that season or 2 seasons were capable of winning the league. And that goal has stood as well in Barcelona. It's Barcelona 3, Bayern Munich 1. Rafinha again on 45 minutes. He scored 2 tonight. Barcelona 3, Bayern Munich 1. When you look at Blackburn when they won the league, they had Jack Walker, didn't they? Walker Steele he owned. But if Jack Walker hadn't have bought Blackburn at that time and put his money into it, they wouldn't have done what they did in the Premier League. So unless you've got that money, where do you go with it? And it's going to get harder and harder though to buy success, because you're always going to have the same teams at the top. And if you're going to be, I mean, here's one for you, Empire Maker. Empire Maker says, look at Bayer Leverkusen, they did miracles without much money, just smart financing. Exactly, but how often does that happen? And longevity of staying there at the top, it ain't going to happen, because eventually you'll get the likes of Bayern Munich. They'll just do what Bayern Munich do pretty much, and get their act together, buy the players they want, because they've got the money and the infrastructure to do it. But yeah, here's one for you. There was 2 lads in chat last night. I forget what they were called now. Joshua and Jaden, I think it might have been 2 brothers, Grimsby supporters. And they were saying to me, did you hear who's supposed to be buying Tranmere? And I said, no, I hadn't. I didn't know about it. I said, but Empire Maker, who comes in chat, I said he was telling me about it, that there was a rapper and Rihanna who were supposed to be buying Tranmere. That's a point. I better get them back on now. I'll be with you in 1 second, mate. We'll have kicked off again in this second half. Come on. Go on, Jimmy. Sort it out. I was getting carried away then. Empire Maker said they don't stay at the top. Who buy all the players? Mate, this is it. It's like buying that success. You might do it, but doing it repeatedly, unless you've got that history, it doesn't happen, does it, realistically? 50 minutes gone. I was late getting back. It's still Millwall 0. Millwall 1, sorry, Plymouth Argyle 0. Plymouth kicking from right to left as we look. Yeah, so a good example was if the rapper and Rihanna buy. Yeah, but right. That's another good example. Brighton made it to the European League, but has now fell off. That's right. But years ago, I remember Brighton playing Manchester United in the FA Cup final. I forget what year it was. I was only young. I think it might have been in my teens, early teens. And Brighton were a top club. Chance here for Millwall. They're going to make it. They're going to make it 2-0. They don't make it 2-0. It's cleared off the line by 2 Plymouth players twice. Oh, Millwall, what are you doing? You should have made it 2-0 there, but they haven't. Plymouth got away with it there. Eze. It was literally a long ball over the top, right down the middle. Grimshaw in the goal stayed at home when he could have come out, and it was just a loose touch there by Eze, and it allowed 2 Plymouth players to get back and clear it off the line twice from 2 of his shots close in. They might come to regret that. You never know. Yeah, so Brighton, but then they went. Did they nearly go out the league, and they had all sorts of issues for a long time. And only now, in the last few years, they've sort of got back to where they were in the 80s. early 80s as well, late 70s, early 80s. And Luton, you know, when you look at Luton now, back where did they go out of the league? But they used to be a top team. When I was a kid, Swansea, top team. So it can easily happen, but you can't see it happening to somebody like Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Everton. You know, you've always got that core of teams who are always pretty much going to be okay. And I think a lot of it's got to do with location as well. But yeah, what are your expectations, mate? So if Rihanna comes and buys Tranmere, what are your expectations and sort of timescales? Just in the mood for a bag of crisp, I think. Empire Maker says, I need to go now. Bye. All right, matey. Have a great evening. And thanks for popping in and saying hello. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up as well, mate. Catch up with you soon. Salt and vinegar. That'll do me. I've got a chicken tikka masala waiting for me as well after this. After we've done streaming. But a bag of crisps isn't going to ruin that, is it? Although I've had about 3 of them over the evening. Then they're coming down the left-hand side there. Gundu driving in. Who a pass though, giving the ball away to Millwall. It's gone out for a throw-in though. I've just had a message off Frankie James. And see what that says in a minute. Plymouth look a little bit light in midfield numbers-wise. Chance here though, down that left-hand side. Mumba, edge of the box. Bundu, back to Mumba, gets a crossing. That's blocked. It's going to be a throw into Plymouth, about 14 yards out down that left-hand side. And that's going to be... Right, has he given a free kick away or is it just a throw-in? No, I think they're going to say it's a free kick. A little bit unlucky there, actually. Right, but referee's giving it. No point arguing with him. Goal. Sutton United 0, Gateshead 1. Luke Hannant on 53 minutes with a penalty there, giving the away side the lead. That's a wasted free kick there by Millwall. They just launched it long down that right-hand channel and just put it out for a throw into Plymouth. Mumba's going to go down the line towards the halfway line. Lose possession though, and it's Millwall in possession. Millwall seem to have lots of room on this pitch. Coming down that right hand side, Mumba comes over, slips, and now they've given a free kick to Plymouth. If anything, I thought Mumba pushed Honeyman. Yeah, no foul. Well, he's given it, so that's all that matters. But I think they got away with one there, Plymouth, and they'll take every bit of luck they can get. That's for sure. Still Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. 57 minutes gone. Plymouth trying to build from the back now. But Millwall putting pressure on Plymouth now any time they get the ball. Very little space there for the Pilgrims. It's all very bitty at the minute. That'll be a foul on the halfway line to Plymouth. Might even be a yellow card for Saville. It is indeed. Referee's going to book him. You can see why. It was literally almost like a rugby tackle. So I don't know why he's moaning at that. Run off, flapping your arms, and then scratches his ass, shaking his head. It's like he grabbed hold of his shirt and his arm. Boston United 1, AFC File 1. Corey Whelan on 53 minutes getting AFC File back level. Plymouth in possession, just inside their own half, being harried by Millwall though. Millwall win that ball back. Into the penalty area down the left-hand side there, Millwall. Cross comes in, it's blocked by Plymouth. It'll be a corner down that left-hand side to Millwall. Wealdstone 2, Braintree 2. Alex Reid on 54 minutes getting Wealdstone back on level terms there. See what Millwall can do for him this corner. It's going to be Saville to float one in up to the penalty spot. It's won by Millwall, but no power on the header, and it's just an easy take for Grimshaw in Plymouth's goal. It was Cooper who won the header easily as well. Speaking of Cooper, he comes across there and dispossesses Ryan Hardy. And it's Millwall in possession. We're showing down at the bottom right hand corner there, as we look at the screen, a goal for Sunderland. It looks like, I think they're top of the league, aren't they, Sunderland? It looks like they could be staying there. You know, this Millwall Plymouth match. God, they're going to make a couple of substitutions here now. Isaka and Gray's coming on for Plymouth. Hardy's coming off for Gray. They look a little bit faster, a little bit more committed, do Millwall. That won't sit well with Wayne Rooney, that's for sure. And Bundu's coming off as well for Isaka. Al Hadji's coming on as well for right. So Rooney is ringing the changes. He's seen enough. And I don't blame him. Millwall were just starting to get on top there. Winning 50-50s. Finding space. And being at home, they'll see Plymouth as 3 points they need and expect. That's going to be a free kick. Referee's played on twice there. And the cross comes in there from... Oh, unlucky. The cross comes in there from Millwall. Plymouth fortuitously get it clear. It is Luton 0, Sunderland 1. Chris Rigg on 55 minutes, giving Sunderland the lead. I love a packet of crisps or mini cheddars or KP nuts when you have a pint. The two complement each other rather splendidly. "63 minutes gone. Still Millwall 1, Plymouth 0. Let's see what Frankie James has said. Oh, they're showing another goal in the Man City game. Over this side here. Is it going to stand? There's going to be a corner down the right-hand side here for Millwall as well. First half is over. She's really excellent. No messages for us yet. She's gone seeing a medium. As Frankie James. That is a goal for Sparta Prague against Man City. It looks like it stood as well. So now it's another... I missed what happened there with that corner. But there's a little bit of nonsense happening in the penalty area. Now Saville's going over to the left-hand side. He's going to take another corner for Millwall. Boston United 1, AFC Fylde 2 now. Adam Long on 58 minutes, giving the away side the lead. Still waiting to see who scored for... Oh, 1 second, what are you talking about, Jimmy? It's not... that goal's not stood. There's a goal, Salzburg 0, Dinamo Zagreb 1. Kalinovic on 49 minutes. And Millwall, from that corner, ball dropped nicely for... I don't know which Millwall player it was, but he turned from about 8 yards out and he just put it past the keeper's right-hand post. If that was on target, the keeper was struggling there for Plymouth. There is another goal for Man City. I thought I saw there was. It's oh no, it's not. They took it away. Oh, this is what I mean with VAR. And when it goes on these animations that it's a goal. It was Man City 2, Sparta Prague 0, Nathan Ake 47 minutes. Now it's just come up. Man City 1, Sparta Prague 0. Score correction. Make a fool out of me. Can do that myself. Long ball over the top there from Millwall. Cleared by Gibson though. Up to Whittaker on the right hand side. Does well there, Whittaker. Showed a little bit of class actually. And Plymouth are breaking down this left hand side now. Mumba plays it inside. Plays it inside and hits his own player. Now into the penalty area. Too much on it. Too straight. That's just going to run behind for a goal kick to Millwall. Not what Wayne Rooney wants to see. That's for sure. He looks like he's staying calm, does Wayne Rooney on the sideline. I'm sure inside his blood is absolutely boiling, but he's certainly not showing it. Maybe he needs to lose his temper a little bit with the Plymouth players. They certainly need something to fire them up. It's all very tame and timid. There again. Millwall just winning. First to every ball. winning every 50-50. And just as I say that, Plymouth tried breaking down that left-hand side, but Tanganyika comes across with a lovely tackle, puts it out for a throw-in. All very placid from Plymouth. Looks like they're lacking a little bit of belief. Trying to play a forward ball there. They've done decent enough that from Plymouth, but it's all very just kind of hanging on to the ball, and a loose pass, a loose touch there by Whittaker, and now Millwall come away with it. But then they've got a player who's gone down there, felt he was tripped, the referee didn't. And then as Plymouth have got a chance to make something happen, an awful pass. And it's like a 15-yard pass that's just been put out of play. It's just been put out of play for a throw-in to Millwall. Oh, it looks like down at the bottom right-hand corner, it looks like Luton have equalised against Sunderland. Like I said, until you see play underway, it's not as bad in the Championship because you don't have VAR. But we'll see what happens. There's a Millwall player down at the minute, so we're not missing anything. It's still showing as though Luton have equalised. The trouble is, I'm watching Gillette Soccer Special, and because I'm watching that on Sky Go, it's a couple of minutes behind. So we'll wait until that's confirmed. It looks like they're back underway, so it definitely looks like Luton have equalised against Sunderland. Off swimming tomorrow morning. Keep my fitness up. Swim in a sauna. Aziz is coming off and Wintle is taking his place, number 14 for Millwall. Yeah, they have equalised. We're just watching it now. It came in from a free kick from the right-hand side. A couple of headers, and next thing you know, Adebayo, 63 minutes, makes it Luton 1, Sunderland 1. Back under play now, Millwall and Plymouth. It's Millwall in possession. Long ball over to this right-hand channel. Lovely pass. Plenty of room as well. Nice ball into the penalty area. Sucks comes across there. Scoops up that danger. Trying to get the ball up front now as quick as possible though, Plymouth. Trouble is that long ball. But I don't think that lasted long, that lead for... that equaliser for Luton, because it's just come up at the bottom corner again. Luton 1, Sunderland 2. We'll wait to see if it sticks or not. He holds back with a keeper there for Millwall. He kind of scoops the clearance. Millwall do well though. A couple of touches and it's in Plymouth's half. Mumba comes back though, clears it up and plays it back to his keeper Grimshaw. Yeah, it looks like that goal is going to stand for Sunderland. It's going to be a substitution as well now, so Luton 1, Sunderland 2. Wealdstone have taken the lead now against Braintree. It's Wealdstone 3, Braintree 2. Sam Ashford on 67 minutes, putting the home side in the lead. Just looking at Wayne Rooney on the sideline there. He's not looking fired up or anything like that. So whether it's a plan that he's deliberately trying to stay calm, I'm not sure. Ball down the right-hand channel there. It's put out by Plymouth. It'll be a throw into Millwall. Leonard is going to take that throw in, taking his time. 73 minutes gone. Millwall 1, Plymouth 0. Why wouldn't you take your time? Playing it about quite nicely, Millwall, to be honest. They're finding plenty of space on the field. Plymouth look like they're... man, I suppose when you get beat on the weekend, whether you go down to 10 men or not early on, they're already losing 2-0 when that happened. They just don't look like any confidence at all. And Millwall are looking by far the better team at the minute. Looks like there's been another goal in the Man City match, and it looks like there's been another goal for Barcelona as well. We won't hold our breath though. If you look over to the left-hand side there, you can see it's apparently Manchester City 2-0 now. And apparently Barcelona are winning 4-1 against Bayern Munich. But when VAR's floating about, it's like a shark circling. Sometimes you can tell if you're watching the match and it comes up with VAR, you can think, yeah, they might look at it, but it's definitely a penalty, or it's definitely offside, or definitely a foul. When you can't see, you just... Yeah, this time it has stood. So it is Man City 2, Sparta Prague 0. We're not back underway Barcelona Bayern yet, so... Oh yeah, that's back underway now, so it looks like that has stood as well. Barcelona 4, Bayern Munich 1. And it was Erling Haaland on 58 minutes giving Manchester City a 2-0 lead. Wondering who's going to have scored for Barcelona. I know Rafinha's already on a couple. He scored early on. Then he got one just before half time as well, I think. So possibly on a hat-trick. There's a foul there on a Plymouth player. The referee's got his yellow card out. It's Gray who came on as a substitute, who's gone down holding his leg. And I think it might be Honeyman. So it's going to be a dangerous free kick in theory. Jake Cooper, sorry, it was, who got the yellow card. And it was Rafinha on 56 minutes. He's got a hat-trick. Yeah, this free kick for Plymouth, it's level with the 18-yard box down the right-hand side, and it's probably 25, 30 yards out. Morgan Whittaker's standing over it. Now Edwards has come over, given a message to Whittaker. There's Millwall trying to hold a line on the edge of their 18-yard box. And Whittaker, he puts a shot in. I think it's one of them shots to the keeper's right-hand side where the keeper makes quite a simple save, really. But I think he might have been hoping that somebody either got a touch on it or the keeper fumbles it. It's Benfica 0, Feyenoord 3. Trauner on 57 minutes, giving Feyenoord a 3-0 lead there. Good result for them away at Benfica. Millwall are going to make another couple of changes. Kelly and Langstaff are coming on. Ivanovic is going off. Can't see who else is coming off at the moment. Good atmosphere in the den. I think Saville's coming off as well. Score correction. They've done us again. It's Benfica 0, Feyenoord 2. The goal for Trauner on 57 minutes that's come through on the video printer. It must have been cancelled out. Millwall in possession in the penalty area. Can't get any room for a shot though, and Plymouth put it behind for a corner to Millwall down that left-hand side. Awful clearance attempted there by Gray for Plymouth. Yeah, Plymouth looked flat. Like I said, it's got to sap your confidence a little bit when you get thumped 5-0. Once again, floated up to the penalty spot again by Millwall. And once again, Leonard this time wins a header, pretty much unchallenged, but he can't direct it goalwards, and it goes right of Grimshaw's post. Obafemi's coming on for number 18, Giabi. So we'll see what the substitute can do there. Plymouth needs something, just something to spark them into life, something to give them a bit of belief, because at the minute they don't look like they've got any belief. It's trying to play it out from the back now. Trying to get the ball up to Obafemi, but no, it ain't going to happen. They do win it back though. Then they give it away though to Millwall on the halfway line. I can't see Wayne Rooney being happy with this result. I mean, not just the result, but the performance as well. 10 minutes to go. They need something. They need something to happen here, Plymouth, because as it stands, this game's just going to drift into 90 minutes, and the ref's going to be blowing his whistle, and you're walking away from the den with a defeat. And it's like, as the game's gone on, they've got less and less belief, Plymouth. Millwall have kind of grown into the game more. And they're going to be leapfrogging Plymouth in the league. Looks like there's another goal in the Man City game. There's a Millwall player gone down on the halfway line with his leg in the air like a periscope. And now the ball's gone out down the right-hand side for a throw into Millwall. The referee's seen the player down. He's blown his whistle. He's going back over, checking on him. Looks like it is 3-0. John Stones with a header for Manchester City. Not sure who it is who's gone down. I think he's going to have to come off though. It might have been the player who was down with cramp a few minutes ago, but it looked like he could have done his calf muscle. Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 1. Zegrova on 61 minutes getting the Lille equaliser there. And there's confirmation, Man City 3, Sparta Prague 0. It was John Stones, 64 minutes. They're just signalling now that he does need to come off. I can't see who it is. Alexander Schlager. for Salzburg, 66 minutes. He's not scored. He's been sent off for foul play. It's number 20. Eze, number 25, the goal scorer. He's going off. He looks in some trouble, actually. Yeah, he just did it. He made the first goal for himself, really, as well. It was a long 1-2 and a good finish, but he's leaving the pitch with... looks like he's got a calf strain or some kind of injury to his calf. And it is now Hull 1, Burnley 1. Zion Fleming on 77 minutes, getting Burnley back on level terms there. Looks like there's another goal at Manchester City over here. Man City 4, Sparta Prague 0. Will it stand? We'll find out. 6.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go at the Den. Still Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Plymouth not threatening Millwall's goal at all. And I don't think Jensen's going to have an easier game than he's had tonight. That's going to be a yellow card. Bryant fouling. I think it might have been Morgan Whittaker. Referee whipped his card out quicker then than a gunslinger in a saloon. Yeah, Joe Bryan, yellow card. But yeah, Plymouth, it looks like, if you imagine a two-legged tie where you're happy to go away with a 1-0 defeat, it looks like Plymouth are happy with a 1-0 defeat, and I don't know why. It's Erling Haaland who scored for Manchester City, making it 4-0. Plymouth playing it around at the back, but playing themselves into trouble. Managing to get it out on that right-hand side to Whittaker. He's driving inside now. Gives the ball away, though. Absolute tosh, this, from Plymouth. Abafemi. He's just running around like a headless chicken. Can't keep the ball. Isaac down this left-hand side. Plays a little ball inside. It's like there's no pattern to the play for Plymouth. They're just kind of going from the left to the right, back to the left, play a little ball into the box that's not really to anyone, and it's easily cleared by Millwall. And I'm pretty sure Millwall will play like this all night. Benfica 1, Feyenoord 2. They pulled one back. Oh my God, here we go again. 66 minutes. The goal scorer was Mohamed Karim Aktürkoğlu. Well, it's not as bad as I thought when I first saw it. So it's Benfica 1, Feyenoord 2. Maybe giving them a lifeline. Plymouth still trying to get men forward now. Centre field. It's played over to the right-hand side there. Into the penalty area. Get into the byline. Pulled across. Diving header clear by Millwall. And it'll be a throw-in down that right-hand side for the away side. 87 minutes gone. What can Sucks do with the throw? Well, he was well on the pitch when he threw that in then, that long throw. Got away with it though. And Millwall launch it clear down this right-hand channel. The keeper doesn't know what he's going to do. Yeah, he is going to come right on the sideline. You're going to need a good clearance, which he does get. Going to have to get back in his goal quickly though. Panic over. Millwall head it out of play. So down this left-hand side, it'll be a throw in to Plymouth. which has gone back to the keeper. Ooh, almost got closed down as he plays it out to that right-hand side. Gets away with it again. Plymouth, oh my word, Plymouth just give the ball to Millwall now. He might be offside. Luckily for Plymouth, he was a bit slow getting back there, was number 17. Must be one of the subs, I'm not sure who it was. Plymouth trying to come down this left-hand side, play the ball straight out of play, so Mumba, even if he gets there, it's going to be a throw-in, which he didn't, by the way. It's going to be a throw-in to Millwall, down that right-hand side, midway inside their own half. Solihull, as told you earlier, the comeback kings. Jack Stevens, 82 minutes, makes it Solihull 2 now, Walking 1. Now Plymouth are offside. 88 minutes gone. Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. And it sounds unkind, but Plymouth are lucky to get 0. There's very little difference playing with 11 tonight as when they were playing with 10 against Cardiff. He's going to have his work cut out, is Wayne Rooney, if he's going to get this Plymouth side doing anything this season. Jensen launches it long down that right-hand channel, but there's a Millwall player he came back from an offside position there. So the assistant referee's flag goes up. Little bit of urgency from Plymouth. Now Grimshaw. He comes out the keeper, waves everybody forward. So there's just him in Plymouth's half. He's going to launch this free kick long. And you know what I'm going to say? It's won in the air by Millwall. It's gone out for a throw-in though, so Plymouth have got a bit of a reprieve. Mumba gets dispossessed though. Millwall too strong, too fast, too aggressive. Plymouth can't cope with it. And a ball over the top there, trying to get Millwall in. Cleared up by Plymouth at the back. But Millwall weren't exactly marauding forward there in support. And when you're in the literally final seconds of the game, and you're winning 1-0, you're not going to run forward in support with gay abandon, as the saying goes. Plymouth still trying to get something going, but as soon as they get to the edge of the 18-yard box, which has been few and far between in this match, by the way, they kind of run out of ideas and then they just go back to the defender, Sucks or Gibson. Then they'll go over to the right-hand side now. Whittaker with the ball inside. That's just headed clear by Millwall. And then as Millwall are bringing it away, there's a little trip there. And it'll be a free kick to Millwall. Takes all that pressure off. Millwall's keeper will not have an easier game all season. I don't know how many touches he's had. I think might have had 2 saves. And they weren't exactly... You know, they won't be on a highlights reel, put it that way. 6 minutes of added on time at the Den. And we've played 1 minute of it already. Keeper Jensen launches it down that left-hand channel. It's probably going to go all the way out, though, actually, too much on it. It does. It goes for a free kick. Goes for a goal kick to Plymouth. Millwall aren't bothered about that, though. They just want the ball as far away from their goal as they can, because it takes Plymouth so long to build up, and they're so inaccurate with the passing. They're just not causing Millwall any problems. Plymouth trying to come down this left-hand side now. But the cross comes into the edge of the penalty area. Millwall win the header up to the halfway line. Plymouth will have to start again, and there's 2 minutes of the 6 added on gone. And the cross comes in now from Plymouth. Awful cross. Awful attempt at a header, and it'll be a goal kick to Millwall. I mean, if you go, what's Wayne Rooney going to say to Plymouth at the end? Of, the Plymouth players at the end of this game in the dressing rooms. If you go out there and you give it 100% and you beat on the day, all right, you go again. But it's like they've not put a performance in. I pity any of the Plymouth fans who've made the trip to the Den tonight. It's a fair old trek, innit, in midweek. Man, it's always a trek for Plymouth. But they've just... awful performance. It's not been the best of games. It looked in the first half like it was going to be a real open game and that. But Plymouth have not come to the races. They're trying to get something going down the left-hand side now. 3 minutes of added on time gone of the 6 allotted. I almost feel like now if Plymouth got something from this game, it'd be an injustice on Millwall. I know you don't always get what you deserve in football, but Plymouth, they're getting what they deserve at the minute, which is nothing. Long ball, edge of the area. No Plymouth player can get near it though. Headed clear by Millwall. And Plymouth are in possession. Once again, trying to get something going. They're trying to get a few more players forward now. Plenty of Millwall players back though as well. Isaka tried going between two Millwall players there in the penalty box. He's gone down to the floor, but it was a good tackle. No appeal for a penalty. But it will be a corner to Plymouth down that left-hand side. It's going to be Randall to put the corner in, so it's going to be an in-swinger. Literally 90 seconds left of this game. There's the usual schmozzle in the 6-yard box, so the referee's walking over, telling them all to stop it. Wouldn't be a game of football if that didn't happen, would it, at least once? Corner comes in. Keeper's fouled there. Now there's a real melee. Plymouth get the shot in. It's not going to go in. There are so many bodies in the way. And then thought the keeper might have been fouled, but the referee didn't give the free kick, but it's just looped over the crossbar from an attempted shot. Can't see who it was with the shot. Was it Gray? Not sure. Was it Isaka? Maybe it was. Yeah, it was not only over the crossbar, it was wide as well. 30 seconds left. It's Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 2. Jonathan David with a 74-minute penalty putting Lille ahead. And Middlesbrough 1, Sheffield United 0. Late on, Emmanuel Latte-Lath, 80 minutes, giving Middlesbrough the lead there. God, I wish the referee would blow his whistle now at the Den. It's painful watching Plymouth play like this. So the 6 minutes that's been allotted, the time is up. So we're into added on time now. It's gone long from Plymouth. Can't win the header though. And Millwall are in possession down the right-hand side. Now it's launched long. Blow your whistle, ref, and put Wayne Rooney and the Plymouth fans out the misery. You're going to blow. There we go. And it's all over. Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Awful performance from Plymouth Argyle once more. And that means Millwall will leapfrog them in the league. So it'll now be Plymouth in 21st place. And Millwall might even go a little bit higher. Depends on all the other games pan out. But either way, Millwall leapfrog Plymouth Argyle. if you're a Millwall fan, that'd give you hope for the rest of the season. Let's have a see what's going on with in the Champions League. It's still Luton 1, Sunderland 2. Just waiting for. I'm just watching at the minute the dying embers of Luton and Sunderland. Still Luton 1, Sunderland 2. I think Sunderland are making 2 or 3 substitutions there, which is why there's nothing happening at the minute. Riggs coming off and Held's coming on. How long does it take to make a substitution? So the ball's with the Sunderland keeper. So there's 5 minutes of added on time. That's going to go to at least 8 minutes, I would have thought, because there's nothing happened for the last 3 minutes. Luton are in possession down that right-hand side. Playing about at the back now, trying to bring it forward. Luton are in here down the left-hand side. Cross comes in, cleared by Sunderland. Only to the edge of the penalty area, though. Luton picking up the ball. Nice play there by Sunderland, though. They've got an opportunity to break. I'm not sure how many players will flood forward, though. Just a couple of minutes left. He's back with the... Oh, is that an appeal for a penalty? Our referee's not giving it, or the assistant, either way. And Luton's goalkeeper's bringing the ball forward. Launches it down the left-hand side. Ooh, Luton almost in the penalty area there, but cleared by Sunderland. Salzburg 0, Dinamo Zagreb 2. Petrovic, on 84 minutes, doubling Zagreb's lead there. We'll go through all of the full-time results shortly. We're over the 5 minutes allotted now in this game, Luton-Sunderland, but it took so long to get them substitutions. Should be at least another couple of minutes. Substitute. Put into the box there by Luton. Easily headed clear though by Sunderland. There was no challenge for the ball there. Luton's keeper now in Sunderland's half on that right-hand side. Puts it into the penalty area. Chance here for Sunderland. Oh, he's miskicked. And he's trying to appeal for a penalty. Now there's a bit of a chest barging with each other. Is it a penalty? He hasn't given a penalty, but it was an ear shot by the Luton player there. Was he pushed? And it was Clark who had the chance. It was a complete ear shot, and the Sunderland player had 2 arms in his back, which makes you think he was pushed, but referee not impressed. So we play some more, and there's a penalty at Manchester City. But we're concentrating on Luton and Sunderland at the minute. It's going to be a corner to Luton down this right-hand side. It's probably going to be the last play of the game, actually. 5 minutes of allotted added on time. We're almost at 97 minutes now. So the keeper's up as well for Luton. What's going to happen? What's going to happen here? Like I say, it's probably going to be the last play of the game. It's going to be an in-swinging corner from the right for Luton. It's put to the far post. It's headed back in. Appeal for handball there by all the Luton players. The referee is unimpressed. It did look like a handball, actually. And now the ref's going to blow for the full-time whistle, I think. There you go. All of the Plymouth players are... Plymouth. All of the Luton players are hurtling towards the referee. He's now dishing out yellow cards. There's a right schmozzle on the other side of the pitch with the players. Oh, it's a handball. Oh, there's a fight. There's a fight, and somebody's literally jumping over the top of their own players there to get in there from Sunderland. It's all gone off. Well, that was worth stopping to watch. But it was a handball, though. I'm not surprised that Luton were upset. The Luton player, the Luton goalkeeper had one of the Sunderland players by the throat, and the Sunderland player just kept his arms by his side and didn't react. And then the next thing, all these players came in. The referee's now dishing out more yellow cards to Luton. But if you watch it, there's a Sunderland player comes running over and jumps where the schmozzle is. He jumped so high, right on top of all of the players that were grappling with each other. But they got to... Oh, and there's another the referee's just showing another yellow card now. I think he's taken advice from his assistant referees there, because he's now walking around just handing yellow cards to people. Yeah, you. Yeah. I've seen him after the end of the game. I think he's just given at least 3 more yellow cards. It was all something and nothing, though, to be honest. But yeah, the referee did... Mateus Nunes, 88-minute penalty for Manchester City. Man City 5, Sparta Prague 0. And there's confirmation it has finished Luton 1, Sunderland 2. But all the Sunderland fans are celebrating. The Sunderland players have gone over to the Sunderland fans celebrating. Luton fans are looking a little bit dejected, as are the players, as you would expect. But can feel a little bit hard done by, I think, the Luton fans, because for me that was a handball. Unintentional, but the rules are it's handball. Right, let's get over. Was there a decent game? I think the Liverpool match was the closest one, wasn't it? Is it 1-0 at the minute? Let's get over to see how Liverpool are getting on at RB Leipzig. So there's still Liverpool winning 1-0. There's 5 minutes of added on time, and we have played 1 minute and 25 seconds. And it's Liverpool in possession, just slowing it down now on the halfway line. Robertson plays it out left there to... Is it Gakpo? Can't... It is. Cody Gakpo does well to hold the ball up there. Plays it back to Robertson. Curtis Jones plays it back to Gravenberch, it looks like. Crossing to the penalty area, clear by Leipzig. Leipzig player goes down screaming. Referee gives him one of them. Telling him, get up. Stop rolling around. Funnily enough, he has done. No, he's not got a free kick. Luis Diaz in possession on that right-hand side. Plays a little ball to Gomez. An even littler pass back to Diaz. Liverpool looking really confident here. Curtis Jones thinks about going to the byline, then doesn't bother, just turns round. And even the deflections are going in Liverpool's favour. And it looks to me like Leipzig have just accepted the fact they're going to lose by a goal to nil. Just throwing down that left-hand side for Leipzig. Give the ball away too cheaply though there to Liverpool. And it's Cody Gakpo. Plays a little pass to the left-hand side to Robertson. He goes backwards though to Gravenberch. Back to Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. Gravenberch. Left to Robertson. He's got a little bit of space now. Plays it out to Luis Diaz. Diaz back to Robertson. God blimey, Leipzig can't get a touch. And Diaz in there with a shot. Keeper fumbles it. And it's been put behind for a corner to Liverpool down that right-hand side. And with just 1 minute to go, I'll be surprised if Leipzig even touch the ball again, let alone threaten Liverpool's goal for an equaliser. Yeah, Liverpool just take that corner short. They're holding it in the corner. Now they get the throw in. It's ended at the Etihad 5-0, is it? Man City. Oh, Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 3. Jonathan David again on 89 minutes. Wrapping that up, really, for Lille. And a late goal there for Young Boys, 0. Inter Milan 1. Thuram 3 minutes into added on time there. Probably giving Inter Milan all 3 points. Shot coming there from Liverpool, well over the crossbar though. But with 10 seconds to go, they won't be concerned. Leipzig launch it long, it goes out on the halfway line for a throw-in. And I'm pretty sure the referee is going to blow his whistle now, which he does. That'll be the full-time whistle. That is Finito Benito. Leipzig 0, Liverpool 1. And on the slot with a nice smile on his face. And there's been another goal this time. It is going to stand for Feyenoord. It's Benfica 1, Feyenoord 3. Anthony Milambo on 92 minutes. Sealing it for Feyenoord, I'm pretty sure. I think what we'll do is go through all of the... Close that down now. We'll do a run through of alternate scores. You guys have had a bet on the... You've put your coupon on or you've had a bet. We can start off with the English Championship. We've got... Better put my glasses on for this as well. Don't want you throwing your coupon away if you've actually won. Blackburn 0, West Brom 0. Hull 1, Burnley 1. Luton 1, Sunderland 2. Millwall 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Middlesbrough 1, Sheffield United 0. We've got the Champions League. Atalanta 0, Celtic 0. Brest 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1. Still playing is Atletico Madrid and Lille, but it's Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 3. 5 minutes of added on time being played there, so that one's pretty much done. Barcelona 4, Bayern Munich 1. Benfica 1, Feyenoord 3. That's the latest result, but 6 minutes of added on time there, so you're pretty safe if you back Feyenoord. Manchester City 5, Sparta Prague 0. RB Leipzig 0, Liverpool 1. Salzburg 0, Dinamo Zagreb 2. And Young Boys 0, Inter Milan 1. The Europa League, Braga 1, Bodo Glimt 2. Galatasaray 4, Elfsberg 3. In the Polish Ekstraklasa, it was Slask Wrocław 2, Stal Mielik 1. Dobry wieczór. Nie mowy po polski, angielski dziękuję bardzo. Do widzenia. Polish Division 2. KS Krakow 3, Polonia 1. Zagłębie 0, Grodzisk 2. Woods second 3, Elbag 1. We also had from the UK today, there was some more English football from the National League. Yeah, here we go. Aldershot 0, Southend 0. Altrincham 1, Hartlepool 1. Boston United 1, AFC Fylde 2. Solihull Moors 2, Woking 1. Sutton 0, Gateshead 1. Wealdstone 3, Braintree 2. National League North, Farsley 3, Peterborough Sports 0. National League South, Boreham Wood 1, Hornchurch 1. NPL Premier Division, Stockton 5, Workington 0. And the Southern League Premier South, Gosport 0, Marlow 1. Haventon Waterlooville 5, Hanwell Town 2. And that is all she wrote. Right, on that note, unlucky if you're a Plymouth Argyle fan and you made the long trip to Millwall. They didn't play at all tonight, Plymouth, and got what they deserved, which was nothing, a 1-0 defeat to Millwall, who now leapfrogged them in the league. Good night for the English teams in Europe. Man City victorious, and Liverpool victorious as well. Barcelona beating Bayern Munich. So it's, yeah, the favourites have been winning, put it that way. And on that note, I will say we've had a stream supporter tonight, which is jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Link in the description. Use the promo code JimmyJames at checkout and you get a 5% discount on all online orders. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that would be superb. Thank you to Pink Lady Perfect and Empire Maker for joining me in the live chat tonight. It's been my pleasure as always. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live first. Tune in next time, guys. It's been my pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evening.